Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's interview podcast, basically video podcast with Mindy Sun of Coinness. Before we proceed, Mindy, I'd like you to do a brief introduction of yourself for the audience.
All right, hello everybody. This is Mindy from Coinness. I'm based in Beijing. Coinness is the largest crypto information provider in Asia. We have 3 million users globally, and over 2 million of them are in Asia. We have an office in China, Korea, and British, and we do news aggregator and information of the market index of cryptocurrencies as our main service. And for those who are very interested in the crypto market, just go download our app and you will find it very useful.
Thank you, Mindy. What year was Coinness established?
Coinness established in 2017. Our CEO, Mr. Tan, he used to be a serial entrepreneur. Before he founded Coinness, he used to do our information platform for those gold investors, the heavy metal investors, to provide information and the market index so they can know the growth of the market. And then when the blockchain industry goes crazy globally, that all the customers in China and globally would love to know more about the industry, the market, but in China, that we lack information of the latest news. So here comes the idea of founding Coinness. That at the very first, Coinness is just an app to aggregate all the information and news from the Western world. They do the translation, and they have a tech guy who grab the news from the internet and then edit them into Chinese to educate the market. And when the market is going very, very good, at that time we have millions of users coming to app to download an app, and everything goes very well. And then in February 2018, we have our Korea office started, and in May we have a new English version started.
Okay, I remember you mentioned that the CEO, who is the founder for Coinness, basically started off advising investors with gold trading, and he had to move to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin trading when the craze came up in 2017. Is that the case?
Yes.
Yeah. So and you started off from mainland China?
Yeah, we started from mainland China.
Okay, so if I can recall, in 2017, somewhere September, October, China banned cryptocurrencies. How did that affect the work of Coinness, and how did you adapt to it? And was that the reason you had to move to South Korea in early 2018?
Actually, it has a very, very big effect when we just started for about 5 to 6 months, but also at that time, that is a time when the market is starting to realize that cryptocurrency is the new growth of the economy. Even though the China banned cryptocurrency, actually to be exactly the point, China didn't bind cryptocurrency. They bind ICO, initial coin offering. So there won't be any new coins launched in China, but still there are already a lot of coins in the market, especially for those like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and those thousands of already existing cryptocurrency or coins. So the market is already there, and there are more investors being attracted to the market. So there's still a very good user basis. Even after the policy.
Okay, I think probably I'm not well informed. China did not ban cryptocurrencies at all?
China did ban ICO, and no new market or companies will start it, and all the most of the companies that you know from China are registered abroad.
Oh,
So actually, that makes a way that people can still do trading, can still invest, and there's a way that investors can communicate. So the market is still there.
oh, wow! This is quite an eye opener for me, basically, maybe because I'm
Yeah,
not on the ground in mainland China, so I see.
yeah,
Thanks for the information.
yeah. So I think that may be quite new for you guys because I've been traveling a lot from to the US, and those people usually ask me that the regulation is quite strict in China. How are you still in the market? I was like,
Exactly.
oh yeah, I was like, actually we have millions of users in China who would be interested in investing, and the market is actually growing very fast. So just believe in China, we always have a way out.
Interested. Obviously, I mean, China adapts. China really does adapt. I mean,
Yeah.
so when you mentioned you have millions of um, traders in China, I would like to know
Yeah.
how does that then fit into the Coiness ecosystem? How large is your ecosystem, and where are you looking to go? How are you looking to expand your ecosystem as Coiness? And in your estimation, how many individual traders do you believe there are in China for crypto at the moment?
I don't know the exact number of investors of cryptocurrency, but I guess there are millions, I believe. And also, you mentioned the Coiness ecosystem. So for us to start an ecosystem it's not easy because we are not actually blockchain company. We are kind of like a
News
investment
aggregator.
tool or medium or information platform, something like that. But the good point of our business model is that we are at the center of the market. We do have connection with projects, investors, exchanges, and other third-party tech companies and blockchain applications. They all need us to do the information part to speak for themselves. So we have a very good connection. That is when we thought about building an ecosystem that connect all of them together and build up our own community. Let's
All right.
continue.
Okay, sorry, I think I lost you at a point. So if you could continue from the point where you're describing how you built the Coiness ecosystem and how it fits into the larger market.
Okay, so I think I just mentioned that Coinness is not exactly a blockchain company. We are a medium that makes us the center of the company, that we have connection with the community, so investors, exchanges, blockchain projects, blockchain applications. So this makes us a very good position in the market, that we would like to reconnect to get a very solid connection with each one of them, because they need to also connect with each other. So even though we are in a decentralized industry, we like to make ourselves the center of the market. So that is the point when we're trying to make an ecosystem out of it.
Yeah, talking about a decentralized system, basically, I know blockchain is built to be decentralized, but personally, I do not think the entire appendages of blockchain or the industry would be decentralized. There'll be times where we would need a mixture of both centralized and decentralized, even sometimes centralized systems anyway. So from what you say, aside being a media aggregator or a media platform for the market, you sort of also do a bit of like a connector in the industry and a consultancy. Is that the case?
Yeah. Yes, that's the case. I'm not trying to say that we're not decentralized, but just it's like a metaphor that makes us different. But also we believe that the way to manage the system, a centralized system, would be much effective.
Okay, that's fine. So how have you largely survived through the 2018 bear market? And
Uh,
at which point do you think the bear markets will come to an end?
that I can't really say if the market will end because we have seen some very dramatic fluctuation in the last 2 years. There are many factors that will affect the markets. As just we mentioned, the regulation effect and the investors' expectation, and also technology is changing all the time. So I can't really say that the bear market will end, but we all hope that we will have a bull market very soon. That is our best wishes. So I will say that, yeah, let's wish it together. But I want to say that for us, the bear market did have some affection that the users may not be very active compared to when the market was good. But for us, that when the bear market, we are more focused on improving our service. So we have made some effort on improving the analytic service, also the strategy analysis and quantitative analysis service, so that when the market is ready, we will have all the full service for our users.
That's great because I mean usually from history since the year 2011 when crypto really had an economy around it. During the bear market is when you build, and then you begin to see the benefits during the next bull run. But a number of people projects do not do this. They just go to sleep during the bear market, believing because of the inactivity, they begin to give up. And when the bull run comes again, then they get hit by FOMO and all. Yeah, I see from the Coinness website that you have a part called markets, and you show the real-time value and movements of the market. Do you use, it looks as similar as that of CoinMarketCap. Are you using the CoinMarketCap's API?
Yeah.
So basically,
I don't use we don't use CoinMarket API. We have all the data from our connected exchanges. We have like 300 exchanges in the platform, and then we have our way to do the math and generate our own index.
Oh, really? So you do that in-house? It's not an API from CoinMarketCap as most other sites do?
No.
Do you have, what are the future plans for Coinness? What are the future projects you intend to do? Are you going to build an exchange? Are you going to launch a blockchain project on its own or something?
We are not going to have our own exchange. For the long term, we will focus on first of all, building the ecosystem we mentioned before, that to have a very systematic service for our users, that our users will not only get our information service, our analytics service, other consulting service, will also be able to help them have an account in any exchange they want to buy coins or exchange or transfer from our platform. So this is a platform for the investors that can do anything about the cryptocurrency from this one platform. That's our future goal. And also, you mentioned that are we going to have to launch a new project? We will not launch our project, but we can mention that we are working with one of the project who share the same goal with us. This is called CNNS. The system is focused on building a value exchange platform of crypto and digital assets that we are launching. We are doing airdrop of CNNS in our app so that users can get free airdrop from downloading Coinness app.
So Coinness has its own tokens.
That's not a Coinness token. That's the token is launched by our partner. It's a different institution, but we have a very close relationship with them. We built ecosystem strategic partnership. Okay,
so in app you get to distribute the tokens for them through an airdrop promotion. How many users does your does a Coinness app have at the moment?
Coinness app has 3 million users globally. Yeah.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Globally,
So
as in
every
different parts of
user
the
can
world?
get point code. Yeah. Excuse me.
Globally, as in different parts of the world, not just in China.
Yeah. Globally, we have users from 150 countries, I believe.
Wow, that's practically the entire globe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. So
impressive.
yeah, that's something, I think.
That's quite impressive. I mean, considering you've spent a number of years in the space, I mean, I'm really proud of what you've been able to achieve, because I remember I followed your project for like 2 years, and I see or more, and I think you guys are doing well in the space. So basically, all I'll do is just to try to encourage you to continue, so that we could all get a better blockchain industry.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So any last words for us before we put an end to the interview?
I think we just mentioned the CNS token, because in China we banned the token part, but Coinness is a global company. We registered in Cayman, and also we would like to partner with more blockchain projects to have like this ecosystem build up to help them launch their coins. And the user base is our core value, and we value the user's needs very, very, very much. So we would like to let the audience know, whoever it was, can join our partnership, to join our ecosystem. And also we are open to all kinds of partnerships.
That's great. The Coinness app is on Android and iOS.
Yes, both.
So people can go to Android and iOS and type Coinness, as in COINNESS.
Yes, yes.
All right. So thanks for making time for us, Mindy. I'm sure. I'm sure I would get in touch with you along the way in a couple of months, maybe a year or so, to see how far we've come from today and what the new projects you have installed.
Great. Please keep in touch. I will let you know we have any progress.
I'll surely do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.